What's up YouTube? It's your girl Yoga by Biola here with the new YouTube video. Welcome back fam. If you are new here, it's good to have you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you join our family, and let's go ahead and get right back into this video. So as y'all can see by the title, today we are doing a watery, Hatha-based flow to activate Sukha Sthira, which means steadiness and ease in Sanskrit. Now the reason why these concepts are so important to me is that they equate to flow, and flow correlates with water. And the reason why this is so important for me, or it's essential for me to begin to activate flow and to move and flow in my life, is because I'm an earth sign. I'm very rooted and grounded, and that can look like a very regimented or routine lifestyle. So I have to be intentional about introducing flow and the element of water into my life, because I can get so root bound. More specifically, when you are in flow, you are in your present moment. You are in the present moment. So it's very difficult to kind of drift to the past or the future when you're in flow. And when you're in the present moment, you activate your manifestation power. It's very difficult to manifest when you are pushing or protruding towards the future or kind of lamenting on the past. So in the present moment, you're drawn into flow and you have this ability to activate your manifestation power. Now for me, because I'm such an earth sign, I can also tend to push my way forward, to really push to try to make things happen. And there's no power in that. There's also no rest, right? So you find yourself running rampant because you're trying to push your way to make something happen. And there's a lack of trust in that. So really beginning to introduce flow into my life and to be present in flow activates my ability to move in my manifestation power without force, and it also grants me rest, which has been so huge for me during 2020. So utilize this practice to really begin to activate your manifestation power in the present moment. And also, if you're kind of a pusher like myself, use this practice to begin to withdraw from that need to force your way into things and just relax and flow and cultivate a sense of trust in your present moment and in your present body. So you won't need any tools for today's practice. As y'all can see, I always like to have my yoga blocks nearby just in case, but that's completely optional, boo. You don't need those. If you would like to add a yoga block, you can just use a shoebox or a big ass Harry Potter book, as I say. Those work as great substitutes. So let's go ahead and get started with this video, and I'll see you right back here on the mat in a hot second. Welcome back fam. Let's go ahead and get started in a tabletop position, hands and knees. And we're just going to actually start to find a little bit of flow here through the hips. I want you to rock the hips left and right. Begin to roll through the belly, roll through the hips, roll through the head and neck, rolling through the wrists as well. Start with those deep inhales in through the nostrils and the deep exhales out of the nostrils, finding what feels good for you here, stirring through the hips. Let's just take one more round of breath here. And come back into our body. And we're going to just invert our fingers here. So you're just going to flip your fingers towards the knees. You're going to find a cow pose here. Heart lifts, head lifts. This might be a lot of sensation. That's normal. Exhale, curl the head and neck in. Just stretching the front of the wrist. You might not go that deep in your cat-cow just because of the position of your hands. That's normal. Inhale, heart lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale, find your cat, curl the head and neck in. Inhale, neutralize the spine, release the wrists. You can shake those out really quickly. And we'll flip our palms here. So we're just flipping the hands. This time the fingers are coming in towards the knees again. Palms are facing up to the heavens. Tailbone lifts, heart lifts for your cow pose. Exhale, curl the head and neck in for your cat. Let's find one more of those. Inhale, cow pose. Heart lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale. Cat pose. Head in towards the groin. Inhale, neutralize the spine, unflip the wrist, shake it all out. Take a deep inhale here, and then exhale, child's pose, just for a breath, and then inhale. In your child's pose, hips to the heels, ripple it forward onto your belly. Root the hands on the outsides of the chest, and root the fronts of the feet. Lift the chest and the heart. Exhale, chin kisses the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, come to sit on the knees, Barasana. Circle sweep hands up and over. Palms come up and over. Glide the fingers straight back behind you. Heart lifts, open up through the chest. Exhale, lower the hands in front of you, tabletop. Straighten to your child's pose, hips to the heels. Inhale, ripple it forward. Come onto the belly, Cobra Pose on the inhale, heart lifts, head lifts, feet stay grounded and little to no weight in the hands. Exhale, chin kisses the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, come to sit on the knees, circle sweep the hands up and over, palms come to prayer over the head and drop your prayer hands to the back of the heart. Hug the elbows in, lift the heart up for a back bend here. Lengthening the triceps. Exhale, lower the hands. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Hips to the heels, arms extend long. And then inhale, let's ripple it forward onto the belly, final time. Inhale, we're going to find our Cobra Pose. We're going to lift the heart, little to no weight in the hands. Exhale, chin is going to kiss our mat. Inhale, we're going to rise, tabletop. And then exhale, hips to the heels. Circle sweep those hands up and over once again. Palms come to prayer over the head. And then draw your prayer hands to the back of the heart. Open up the chest. Exhale, lower the hands. Tabletop. Holding right here in your tabletop. Continuing to hold. Let's tuck the toes. Lift the hips up, downward facing dog, pedal out the knees, one by one, 5 fingers grounded here. Just finding some space through the backside of your body. Inhale, that right heel is going to come high. Exhale, we're going to flow it forward. Inhale, right leg extends straight up. Exhale, let's lunge, step it through, drop your left knee to the mat. Immediately sweep hands up and over. Exhale, push the hands straight back and draw them forward. 2 more of those. Inhale, float the hands high. Exhale, take that energy, push it straight forward. Inhale, hands come right back to the heavens. Palms come to prayer. Draw your prayer hands to the back of the heart. Heart lifts, head lifts. Exhale, draw your hands. Keep the hands where they are. Draw the third eye to the knee. Lower the hands here, lengthen out the right knee, finding your half split. So when we're finding flow, we want to create length through the limbs. That always makes me think of my legs. So finding length through the back sides of my legs, the front of my legs, length through my heart, finding lengthened shapes here. Inhale, let's bend that knee. And then exhale, tuck the back, left toe, left knee rises. Shift the weight forward, glide that left leg high, lift the heart, find your one-legged vertical split, and then exhale. Cross or step that left foot on the outside of the right. Circle, sweep the hands to the heavens. Palms come together, crown the head, and draw the hands behind you. Heart lifts. Inhale, hands sweep straight back up. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the feet where they are. And from here, slowly pivot your right heel to the right. You're on the long edge of the mat, and extend that left leg high. You're back in your vertical split. Make sure to turn that left hip bone down. And then let's go ahead and step the left leg to the long edge of the mat. Sweep it over to the left, hips to the left, Skandasana. Hands stay rooted to start. Make sure the hands are on the inside of the left knee. Skandasana to the front of the mat. And then let's pivot and lunge to the front of the mat and gently step the right leg back, high plank. Shift forward to the toes. Exhale, lower to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, Cobra Pose. You're lifting the heart, lifting the hands, or you're finding up dog, lifting the belly and the thighs. If it feels safe in the low back, flip the toes and then find your down dog. Let's do the opposite side, shall we? Left leg comes high. Exhale, knees towards the nose, shift it forward and step it back. Three-legged dog. Inhale, float that leg forward. Make sure the left knee is over the ankle. Drop the right knee, hands sweep up to the heavens. Shift those hips forward. Exhale, cactus the arms. Push the energy forward. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, cactus the arms. Push the energy forward. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, palms come together, and then you draw your hands behind your heart. Elbows shining straight up. Lift the heart up, head up. Just find a baby back bend here, and then exhale. Forehead, third eye comes to kiss the knee. Lower the hands. Lengthen out the left knee. Half split. Getting into the back side of the legs, cultivating some length here. Maybe draping the heart forward and up. Finding the length in the back side of the body. Inhale. Go ahead and bend that left knee. Exhale. Tuck the back right toe, right knee rises. And then slowly from here, step that right leg up. Vertical split. Right heel comes high. We're going to turn our right hip bone down. Lift the right heel high, rooting both hands into the mat or into a block. And then exhale. Let's cross the right leg directly behind the left. Drop both heels and then inhale. Use your belly to balance. Swim both hands up. Palms come together over the head. Use your balance here. Hands come behind you. Heart lifts for that back bend. Inhale, hands sweep up and we fold forward. Lowering the hands here. We're going to pivot our left heel to the left. So we're facing the long edge of our mat. We're going to sweep that right leg straight back into a one-legged vertical split again. Exhale, float it out to the right. Come the long distance of the mat. Carry your hands to the right. Sink the hips. Now, this time you have the option to keep the hands rooted, or you can draw the hands together if you feel stable through your hips and the knees. Exhale, lower the hands. Lengthen out the knees. So water takes its time, it's imbued with patience, even though it moves so fast and it's powerful. So moving through these transitions slowly, but with intention. Skandasana to the left side. Notice once again, my hands are on the inside of my knee. I'm going to lower here, and then I'm going to pivot to lunge to the front of my mat. Let's step that left leg back. I'm in my high plank. We're going to shift forward on our toes. Let's lower to our belly. Inhale, Cobra Pose, lifting the heart. Option for up dog, lifting the heart and belly. Exhale, flipping both toes, finding our downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale out of the mouth, HA. Inhale, right heel comes high again. Exhale, knee to the nose, shift it forward, slow. Take it straight back to three-legged dog. Exhale, lunge. Step it through. Interlace the hands onto the right knee, lift the heart and the chest, then float the hands straight up to the heavens. Same things, cactus the arms, push the hands forward, drive that energy forward, lift the hands. Exhale, cactus, push the energy forward. Inhale, hands come high, hold here. Exhale, palms come together over the head. Drag the hands straight to the back of the heart. Lift the chest. Pull the belly button up and in. Find a back bend here. Take your time. Protect your low back. Exhale, bow forward, third eye. Comes to kiss that right knee. Lower the hands. Lengthen out the right knee. Inhale, lunge, bend the knee, heart lifts. Exhale, lengthen out the right knee. Inhale, bend the knee. Hands come forward. Imagine you're holding your own personal sun here. And then you're going to drop the left heel, take your sphere to the back side of the mat. Drop the hips, lower the hands. Skandasana once again. Let's float to the right, Skandasana to the right hand. Stay rooted this time. Root the right hand, circle sweep the left hand up and around for your warrior two. Holding here. Then exhale, lengthen out the right knee, lower the right hand. Left hand comes high. Inhale, drop the right foot back to warrior two. Exhale, lengthen out that right leg. Lower the right hand, left hand comes high. Drop the right foot back to your warrior two. And slowly from here, Skandasana. To the left, right hand roots, left hand comes high. And Skandasana. To the front of the mat, left hand roots, right hand comes high. Pivot and lunge to the front of the mat. And then exhale. Step the right leg back, high plank. Shift forward and lower to the belly. Inhale, Cobra Pose, lifting the heart. Option for up dog, lifting the belly. Exhale. Flip the toes, down dog. Opposite side, left heel comes high. Exhale, knee to nose. And take it straight back up. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Lunge. Step it through, interlace the hands onto the left knee, lift the chest. Sweep the hands up when you find your balance. Cactus the arms. And then draw the hands forward. Inhale, hands sweep up. Exhale, cactus those arms. Draw the hands forward, stay with me, y'all. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, palms come together. Draw those hands straight back to the back of the heart. Lift the chest. Baby back bend here in your high lunge. You're still in the ball of your back right toe. Exhale, bow it forward. Left knee comes to the nose. or third eye. Lower the left, right hand, lengthen out the left knee. Now I like to root my heel and draw my toes up, but if your hamstrings are very tight, you can keep the entire foot rooted on the mat. Inhale, bend the knee, extend the heart. Make sure the knee is not dragging over the ankle. Exhale, lengthen out that left knee once again. Inhale, bend the knee. Find your lunge and extend your hands forward. Find that personal earth. Let's take it to the back of the mat. Pivoting here. The back of the left foot is parallel to the mat, and I'm just lowering Skandasana. Skandasana to the front of the mat. I lengthen out my right knee. Skandasana to the front of the mat. Lifting through my belly and my chest. Pivoting to warrior two. I'm going to lift my hips. Make sure my feet are grounded. Circle sweep my right hand up and around for my warrior two. Holding here in warrior two. Exhale, I'm going to lengthen out my left knee. I'm going to bend my right knee, lower my left hand. My right hand's going to come straight up. Option to root the left heel, or you can keep the foot down. Slowly come back. Warrior two. Exhale, lengthen out that front left knee. Micro bend the right, lower the left hand, right hand comes high. Drop that foot. Warrior two. Skandasana to the back side of the mat. Pivot the left toe in, right toe out. Lower the left hand, right hand sweeps up. Exhale, lengthen out the right knee, cross the right hand underneath the left. Pivot the left toe, Skandasana to the front of the mat. Left hand sweeps up, lower the left hand. Pivot and lunge to the front of the mat. Step the left leg back, high plank. Shift forward on the toes, lower to the tummy. Inhale, Cobra, just lifting the heart. Option for up dog. Exhale, drop the knees. Child's pose for a breath. Hips to the heels, arms extend long. Let the knees open wide so the belly and the chest can fall through. 2 breaths here. Final breath. Inhale, drag the hands up. Come to sit in Barasana on the knees, hands sweep up. Palms come together over the head. And draw the hands behind the head. Lift the head up. Elbows shine up for a back bend. Exhale, lower the hands down to the earth. And find your down dog. Inhale. Right heel comes high. And let's lunge and step it through. With control, drop your left knee. And from here, we're going to actually drag our right foot back. Sitting on our left knee. Hands coming high. Draw your right hand behind you. And lift the hips here as you come onto the ball of the back, right toe. Left hand sweeps back. Feel the stretch on the front of the left thigh. Drop the right heel. Come to sit. Both hands come high. And draw the hands out to the left. Very powerful comedic pose here. Hands come to heart center. Turn back to center. Lower the hands. Step the right knee back. Skipping your vinyasa. Tuck the toes. Hips come high. Opposite side. Left leg sweeps up. Exhale, lunge. Step it through. Drop the right knee, drag the left knee in as you come to sit on the right foot. Sweep those hands up. Left hand sweeps back behind you. Right hand comes right up to the heavens. Lift the hips, come onto the ball of the back or the front left foot. Right hand sweeps over the head. Lower hips, lower the hand. Come to sit, hands come high. Sweep that right hand open. Finding this comedic pose. Hands come to heart center. Come back to center, lower the hands. And step that left knee back. Child's pose, hips to the heels, arms extend long. Opening the knees wide if you'd like. Inhale, wiggle it forward onto the belly. And finding up dog or cobra pose. Exhale, dropping the knees, coming to sit in Barasana, Thunderbolt pose. Sweep the hands up and over. Hands come together and draw the hands to the back of the heart. Lift the heart up. And then exhale. Lowering the hands here, tabletop. Let's slowly come to sit. Root the hands on the left side of the hips, sweep the hips to the left, and glide the feet out to the right. Immediately here, root the hands behind you, fingers behind you, heart lifts, bend the right knee, and glide the right foot right foot onto the left knee, bend the left knee, figure four. Coming into this hip opening, holding and celebrating where you are right here if this feels safe. Or option two, coming into fire log, dropping the left shin down, stacking the right shin directly on top, lifting the heart, and then exhale, bowing forward as you carry the hands forward. The more you carry the hands forward, the deeper the stretch is going to be in the hip, so you know you can control the depth. Now, if this feels inaccessible for you, I encourage you to celebrate where you are in figure four. You get the same benefits. You're in the privacy of your own home. So release this notion to judge yourself in the pose. Continue to celebrate where you are. 2 more breaths in whatever hip opener you choose. Find flow. Judgment creates resistance and stagnation. So releasing that notion here. Final breath. Slowly, wherever you are, lengthening out both knees, shaking out the knees, drawing both hands right back behind you. All the water is coming out. My face is leaking, y'all. It's the water of the sequence. Bend the left knee, glide your left foot onto your right knee, and then bend your right knee. Make sure to root the hands behind you. Figure four here. Continuing to stay in figure four if this feels good for you and your body. Option two, coming into fire log, dropping the right shin, left shin coming right on top. Lifting the heart here and bowing forward, carrying the hands forward to your depth of choice, celebrating wherever you are. Two more breaths wherever you are. Final breath here. And slowly, wherever you are, extending the legs long, and just go ahead and give the knees a shake. Go ahead and bend those knees, palms face up to the heavens, giving and receiving notion. Let's go back. vertebra by vertebra. As soon as the back of the heart kisses the mat, clasping the front or behind the knees. Just finding a little bit of water here, moving left and right, finding fluidity in the body. Let's go ahead and root the feet and find one bridge pose. Make sure the feet are no wider than hip width distance. Palms rest alongside the hips. And when you're ready, lift the hips here. Activate the glutes, draw the inner thighs together. When you're ready, lift the hands up and draw them straight back behind you. Exhale, lower the hands as you simultaneously lower the low back and the glutes back to the earth. Windshield wiper both knees, left and right. And then let's make our way back to our next bridge pose. Root the feet. No matter, making sure they're no wider rather than hip width distance, lift the hips. This time lift the hands and grab opposite elbows over the head. Working on lifting up through the heart and the belly as you root the fronts of the feet and draw the inner thighs together once again. Inhale, hands come straight up, and you lower the hands with the mid-back, low back, and the glutes. So it's windshield wiper the knees, left and right. This time, let's windshield wiper the knees to the left for Supine Twist. Eye gaze floating to the opposite direction of the knees as the arms open wide like a T. Coming on to the left side body here. Coming back to center. And taking it supine to the right, floating both knees to the right. I like to cross my legs over. Arms open wide like a T, eye gaze floating the opposite direction. Supine twist here. Slowly come out. Hug both knees into the chest. And slowly extend the feet to the heavens, hands up. Slowly micro bend the knees as you float everything back to the earth. For your final resting posture, Shavasana. Bending the knees or extending the heels to the corners of the mat. Lastly, closing the eyes or keeping them open if it feels safe for Shavasana here. Slowly begin to wiggle the toes and fingers, bringing gentle movement back into the body. Take a deep breath and stretch into your chest and your heart. Maybe rolling to the left or the right side into a fetal position, and making your way up to a seated position. I invite you to close your practice with whatever hand mudra feels intuitive to you and showcases gratitude for our practice today. I invite you to continue to find flow off of the mat and pour it into your reality. Giving yourself permission to embody the element of water. Take a deep inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale out of the mouth, HA. We'll each repeat one time. I've done my best. I leave the rest. Namaste. Namaste, fam. If you made it to this part of the video, congratulations in committing to your practice. If this video and this sequence felt good for you in your body, go ahead and give me a like and a thumbs up. And let me know any comments you have below. I look forward to seeing you right back here on the mat real soon.